Well, folks, garage update. On a dog walk. We're one down, we're man down, Lily's down at the moment. She has she's ruptured or done something with her cruciate ligament, so she's restricted to garden duties only. Just out with Poppy and Tootsie. Poppy's a tricolour springer, working Cocker Cross, and Tootsie's a little rascal. She's a Jack Russell Patterdale. Anyway, there we are, out in the fields. No one else around. Means I'm basically not embarrassed talking to myself. Oh, what a better way to be. Anyway, garage update. I haven't done anything on our Jaguar XF. That's Robin's car, same guy, father-in-law that owns the Maserati 3200. If you haven't seen that review, well, look for it down below. Also, I need to start doing reviews on some of the other bits and pieces. I've got the 330 Ci race car. I'm going to do a guide basically on the 330, the road going version. Might do a bit of a spoof on that one. We'll see what happens, how I'm feeling on the day. We've got Mark 1 MR2 AW11. That's been in the family for about 15 or 20 years, probably. It's a 1989 car. So, yeah. It's, oh God, nearly, well, 30 something years old now. 32 years old. Wow, who would have thought? Anyway, it's a cracking little car, T-bar with leather, completely original, 67,000 miles from new. It was my father's. I inherited that 4 years ago. This month, in fact, when he passed away. So got very kind of close ties with that car. I owned it first of all. My dad bought it off me, and then I inherited it back. So fond memories of him in that car. Anyway, XF S 3-litre D 275 brake in standard form. More of that later on. And it's going to go. It's served us well, both myself and Robin. We ran the car, well, he ran the car for a little while, bought a Citroen C6, big old barge. You've probably never seen one of those in your entire life. He ran that for about 6 or 8 months. We fixed it up, did a lot of work on it, and he decided that between the XF and the C6, the XF was the better car. Of course it is. It's only the 2.7D in the C6. And it's got the 3-litre S engine, the 275 horsepower version in the Jaguar for our American viewers, or Jaguar as we say across here. Anyway, review to come on that one. It's well worth a review. What to look for, which model to go for, and the specification changes throughout. Mildly updated, etc. in sort of 2015. But hey, that's another video. Stay tuned for that one. Hit the like and subscribe and all that other nonsense that everybody else seems to be chasing these days. Anywho, we are going on Monday, that's 2 days time, to see a L322 TDV8, the 4.4 incarnation. It's 2010 car. It's the Vogue. I had a TD6 back in the day, 3-litre straight 6 BMW diesel version. I love that car. It's probably one of the few cars that I would actually buy again. And I'm not buying this one. Robin's then replacing the Jag in due course. What was interesting is, obviously, the car's been well maintained, 102,000 miles, timing belt's done, it's had a full history, new tyres, new brakes, etc, etc. But despite that, trade-in value at this dealership, he said he worked on the Auto Trader figures. I looked it up and it said a minimum of $4,000 off a trade-in. This car's well nice. I would have thought it would be worth a little bit more than that. But anyway, he offered us $3,700. Fair enough, sight unseen. We'll go up on Monday and see what he thinks. However, Auto Trader, using the figures again, reckon the car should be on at £5,700. For a final agreed price of somewhere around about the 5.2. So why on earth would you just be giving away 1,500 quid? It's just had £1,000 worth of suspension work, or 950 odd quid to get it through MOT. Not a reason to sell it, but the work's been done. And gradually over the last few years we've corrected all the bits and pieces that needed to be done, so it's actually standing as a really, really good car. A dealer wouldn't have to do very much, bar maybe a bit of a valet or whatever. That's neither here nor there. So I don't think we're going to trade it in. We'll just sell it on afterwards. Nice if you got the money to buy your new car when you've still got to sell your old. A lot of people aren't in that sort of luxury to already having the cash. Best thing to do, HPI check, etc, etc. That's probably the best 15 quid you are ever going to spend in your life. Throws up all sorts of things, reg changes and outstanding finance. Is it on the insurance register, etc, etc. Anyway, what stood out about this TDV8 Vogue? It's dark blue metallic with a contrasting kind of light cream stroke sand interior. Now, cream interiors don't tend to wear just as well as their darker brethren. So we'll see how it's all looking. If it all checks out, previous advisories on the MOT. Of course, in the UK, you can check MOT history off the government website. Look past, that's before I go and see any cars. That's the first thing I'll go and do. Check the MOT history right the way back, see what it's been advised, the niggles anyway. So we've spoken to the dealer for the price of the 16 grand, I think. He's looking fair money for it, I suppose. But we've agreed that all the previous advisories, there was a crack screen on the passenger side. There were the rear subframe bushes. They're not that expensive, but they're a ball ache, an absolute ball ache to replace. Special tools to extract them and all the rest of it. Anyway, let somebody else bother with that. If you're going to pay full retail for a car, then that's the way it goes, folks. I'm quite happy buying cars privately, but they've got to be well priced and all priced in. So that's it. Off on Monday to see this car. I'll plug the little diagnostics dongle I have in there. That's another great thing. A little Bluetooth dongle tells you all the fault codes. Furthermore, it will tell you when the last reset was done in mileage and time. So you know if you go and see a car, it's just been cleared. Big flags there. So you'll drive it down the road once, it'll be fine. You'll start it up the next time and it won't. It'll throw up all sorts of bits and bobs. So bear that in mind. Some codes go to pending and then the next time you drive it, it flags them up. So I'll be checking for leaks, I'll be checking for wear and tear, corrosion. Has it been a tow vehicle? There's a tow bar fitted. Has it been generally abused or has it been looked after? So there are two ways a Range Rover can go. One is a complete workhorse, the other one is kind of a luxury SUV. But there is the old granddaddy after all. It is the car that kicked it all off for the luxury SUV market, and everybody sort of caught up by the by. This is the original. They're cracking things, and I will do a review in due course. So thanks for sticking by. That's just a garage update. What's happening? I'm going to do more of these. It's about the journey, ownership. We've got far too many cars between us, myself and Robin. We buy more than we sell. It's just the way it is. We love an auction. We'll see what goes on. We've got an Alfa Spider, that's for sale. If you're interested in that, 3-litre Busso 24 valve Spider 2001 with a tiny mileage of 40,000. It's a 6-speed manual car, but that legendary 3-litre Busso engine just makes it a cracking little car. I really got to do a review on that one. Is a special car, one of fewer than 150 left here in the UK on the roads currently. So there you go. Well, that's it. Dog walk, garage update. We will see what happens. Review on the XF, review on the Range Rover, review on the MR2, review on the 330 Ci. God knows. Review on the Spider. Oh God, I've got classic minis and classic Beetle. I just don't have the bloody time to do everything I want to do. But anyway, you know what? That gives me a chance to go and do it all. Hey, I've rabbited on long enough. All the best now. See you next time. Bye bye now.